Hi guys, welcome back to our kitchen. Today we're going to make old-fashioned pulled toffee candy. And to make our toffee, we need 2 tablespoons of butter. We'll need 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, a half a teaspoon of salt. We need 1 cup of white sugar. We'll need a quarter of a cup of white light corn syrup. This is the corn syrup, and we need a quarter of a cup of that. And we need 3/4 a cup of water, or 2/3 cup of water. And also we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of almond extract, or we can use 3 teaspoons of vanilla, whatever you want, whatever you have. And we're going to use red food coloring. And this is all the ingredients we need to make our taffy. And first off, we're just going to head over to the stove, and we're going to take all our ingredients here over, and we're going to start with a big pot. And we also have a candy thermometer, which we're going to use, and we need this also to make our taffy. So let's head over to the stove. Okay, to start up our candy here, first we're going to take our candy thermometer. We're going to stick it on our pot, like so that I can read the temperature. I want to be able to see when it gets up to temperature. We're going to turn our burner on to medium high. We're going to add our water and then 1 cup of sugar. We're going to add our 2 tablespoons of butter to this. Everything just goes in together. And then our cornstarch, put that in there. And our little bit of salt we have. And our corn syrup. It's going also into this. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Cook it. Mix it all together first. Make sure everything's mixed well together. Also, while we're waiting for our stuff to start to heat up there, I'm going to show you that I've got an 8x8 pan and I buttered it. And when our stuff is ready, we're going to pour it into this pan. Okay, so our stuff is all mixed in together here, and we're just going to cook it until it comes to a boil and gets up to 250 degrees on our candy thermometer. So I'm just going to keep stirring so it doesn't stick as well. As you can see, it's starting to heat up here. Okay, now our liquid, all our stuff is boiling here, our candy mixture, and we're getting close to 250. And when we get up to there, we're going to take it off the heat. But this is what it should look like. It should be boiling like this. And keep stirring so it doesn't stick. And I also have a pastry brush here with a little water just to brush down the sides as well. So that's, because it boils up the side, we want to keep it all in. There we go. So you can see as it's boiling and getting up temperature, it's rising up the pot. So I'm using my wet pastry brush here, and I'm just brushing down to keep it from overflowing. It's going to get pretty high. That's why I'm using a pretty deep pot. So you want to use a pretty deep pot on this. Our candy thermometer is up to 250 now, so we're going to take this off the heat. And we're going to take our thermometer out of it. We're going to put it in water, and we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of almond flavoring. At this point, we're going to add our flavoring. And our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to stir this in. And we're going to add about 10 drops of our red food coloring. Give it a good stir, and then we're going to take it over to our other spot over there where our pan is, and we're going to pour this into our buttered pan. That's our next step. Okay, so now we've got our color and our flavor mixed in, and I poured it in this pan that's been buttered. And we want to wait till it's lukewarm. So we want to make sure that your edges are lukewarm and the center is lukewarm. And then we can do start with our pulling of our taffy. So that's will be the next step we'll do. But first we want to wait till it's lukewarm. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. Also, make sure that your container is oven proof. This is a baking pan that I use for cooking cakes. So you can put in anything, a metal pan, or this is a glass Pyrex type. So just remember to use something that's oven proof for your candy because it's very hot. Okay guys, so now our taffy is lukewarm, and I've put some gloves on. I've buttered them, and I'm going to transfer this out of this pan, and it's going to go into this little cutting board, which I've also buttered. And we're just going to pour this out onto our board. Get it all out. And then we're going to start working it. And we're going to pull it, and we're going to fold it, and we're going to pull it, and we're going to fold it. And we're going to do this for about 15 minutes. And our color that's red should turn to like a pink color by the time we're done. So it's pliable. We can move it. You can stretch as much as you want, as little as you want, and just keep moving it. And we're going to keep doing this for 15 minutes. But make sure you got butter, because it'll stick if you don't. So now I put it in my hand, and I'm just pulling it and putting it back together. And pulling it and putting it back together. And we're going to continue doing this until our color turns pink. And it's going to... That's why we called it pulled taffy. Pull it and put it together. Pull and put it together. I'm going to keep doing this for at least 15 minutes. Or a little. So the color turns. We know we're going to be done. And we're going to shape it. You see, we're still pulling, and it's a lot of fun just pulling it out and let it come together. And I know the kids would love to do this, and children do love this, to help make their candy. So we're just going to keep pulling. See, it's turning. It's starting to turn to pink. So we're getting there. It's coming. It's not as red as it was. It's getting more pink color. And we're just going to keep doing it. A little bit more. Okay, our candy now is our pink we want, so we're done pulling it. And a lot of children in my era used to make this with their parents at home. And we're now going to take it and we're going to lay it onto our tray here. And we're going to form it. I want to make it like in a little cylinder type shape so we can cut them. This, and I've got my scissors already buttered. And so we're just going to cut off little bits. That would be a candy size. You can roll it. You can make it like that, or you could squish it. Make them like this, in a circular shape. Do whatever you want with it while it's still warm. You want to be able to make your shape. And then we're going to take a piece of parchment paper, or if you have wax paper, you can use it too. And we're just going to lay it in there. And we're going to wrap them. Wrap them up like that. Twist them around. And we'll twist this one around. And then you've got a little treat for your friends or your children, your neighbors. Or if you want to give it as a gift, you can do up a basket of them and give them as a gift. So that's one. And you can do different colors. You can do yellow, blue, green, whatever color you like. But remember to have your scissors buttered. Okay, so we're cutting them in little shapes here. And if you have two colors, you can also twist them together and have your two colors joined together. We're going to make it like a square. We can just do this. And again, on our parchment paper or wax paper, what you have, and just wrap it up. Just twist the ends. Okay, so we've made a little rectangle. And we're just going to fold this up in it again, like this. And we're just going to twist our ends, like so. And we'll twist this end too as well. Our candy's all wrapped. So now we've got all our toffee all rolled out and wrapped up and different things we want. These are wrapped and these ones are just different shapes we made. We twisted them. The children would have fun making different shapes out of this taffy too. It's pliable. It's like a Play-Doh type thing. But anyway, my husband tried it and he said that the texture is like the same as a Mitchell's candy in Pakistan. So he really enjoyed it, and my children would love it too, and your children would love it. So I hope that you like this video and you will try to make these sweet candies and have your kids help you, and they'll enjoy it. So have a great day, and God bless you all, and I hope that you will give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more stuff. Hey, I've tried this candy and it's very tasty, and it reminds me of when I was a child and we used to have these toffees that we used to get, and we used to play with our toffee, and you could pull it and you used to bend it, make all kinds of shapes with it, and you can chew it forever and it dissolves in your mouth, of course, and then twist it, and it's a lot of fun. So I know that your children will love it too, and they'll make memories as well when you make them this pulled toffee. Enjoy.